What's up guys, welcome back to another video. You're watching Everything Weapons. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date with everything military and war related, and let's jump right into it. New beach landing vessel for the American Marine Corps breaks cover. So the ancillary surface craft is part of a growing fleet of new amphibious vessels that is helping lay the groundwork for future marine island hopping operations. This is from the Warzone website, so all credit to them. We now have our first look at the Ancillary Surface Craft, or ASC for short, a new medium landing craft ship for the U.S. Marine Corps. Australia, headquartered from Burden, announced last year that it would be supplying 2 of these vessels to the Marines to help the surface further refine its concepts for future distributed island hopping operations. The Marine Corps Warfighting Laboratory released pictures yesterday of what appears to be the first ASC based on the whole number, ASC-1, in Alabama, in Bila Bay Tree. And the photographs of the vessel, also sometimes referred to as the Ancillary Surface Connector, were taken last week during a Distinguished Visitor Day event. Marine Corps personnel, as well as representatives from the Australian Army and industry, were in attendance. It is unclear whether or not the Marines have formally taken delivery of the ASC-1 and when the second example might be set to arrive. However, the overall design of the vessel reflects what was seen in a rendering that Burton released last year when it first announced that it would be supplying 2 ASCs to the United States Marine Corps. However, that rendering did show the vessel with at least 2 remote weapon stations armed with 30mm automatic cannons, at least 1 50 cal M2 Browning machine gun on a traditional deck mount, and an angular mast structure on top of the pilot house featuring features that are not present in the images that have now been released of the ASC-1. There is a pole-like mast, as well as rotating maritime navigation radar and what looks to be a searchlight on top of the vessel as well. The actual vessel also has catwalks around the pilot house, as well as an additional boxy structure with ventilation slats on top compared to what is depicted in the rendering. It is very possible that Marine ASCs could gain additional features as time goes on. Burden has previously said that the ASC can carry up to 40 troops and 54 tons of cargo, so up to 40 men is pretty good in its open main deck area. The vessel is also reportedly 150 feet long and 30 feet across, with a bow ramp that drops down for loading and unloading right onto the beach. So we will see how it does and if the United States Marine Corps will obtain more of these. The newest update is that the Marine Corps has confirmed the technical acceptance of the first ASC officially. The release also reiterates that the ASC represents a capability that would be complementary to the future LSMs, using a very shallow draft to deliver logistical support to the last tactical mile into landing sites beyond the reach of larger vessels, including shallow gradient, improved and unsurveyed shorelines where standoff would otherwise leave cargo stranded offshore. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like, type us a comment down below of what you thought about this episode, and hit the sub button. Most viewers don't even subscribe, so I'd greatly appreciate it. It takes 2 seconds, helps me out a lot. And check out my other older content, lots of videos to binge watch on my channel, and ring the bell if you guys do not want to miss anything that we post in the future. Until next time, I hope you guys have a good week and a decent day. See you in my next video. Take care.